because of the four-letter word you used.
I don't use four-letter words.
What's up?
I said hope. I said we should have hope. You think that's a bad word?
Apparently, hope is a bad word to a lot of people. But anyway, Heidi-ho, neighbor.
Wow, that's some old Tim Allen stuff. You must be an old man.
I am an old man. And we are just going to ignore the fact that we have not been present for the past few months and just move on. It's raining today. This is like the first rain we've had. How long has it been since it's actually rained? I mean, I've had the top off the Jeep for a couple of weeks, so you get a sprinkle here and there just because I've got the top off the Jeep. But I mean, it has been raining nonstop all morning long, so it's good. A nice little flooding rain. We kind of need that.
Not the flooding like you guys have had up north, any of you that live up there. Bad flooding.
This is kind of the good flooding. We need a good flooding up here. So, our year to date to this point, because I know we've been neglectful on the YouTube part of our lives for good reason. I'm not going to go into it. It's just life.
I mean, everyone knows. Everyone's like that.
Yeah.
Almost.
So
everyone.
we went to Disney back in May. I didn't do a whole lot of recording in Disney because, well, there's people that do a better job at it than I do. And I think that's on one of the videos that I've uploaded that is, I'm going to turn on today or tomorrow or next weekend, whenever I decide to turn it on. I've got two videos up on YouTube. One of them is just prior to us leaving for Disney World. And the other one is while we're at Daytona Beach. The problem with that, I've got to get clearance from the young lady that was with me when we were at Daytona, because when I was editing that video, I didn't notice it so much when I was editing it because I love this cute little girl, and I don't see these things necessarily. And then I viewed the video after I uploaded it. She's got a combination of Jeep beach hair going on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are we talking about me or Nikki? Oh, Nikki didn't go to the beach.
Uh-oh.
Maybe you can like have a blur as I'm walking, the blur.
Well, it's not the walking, it's sitting in the Jeep because...
Okay, well, I'm sitting in the Jeep. Yeah. Maybe the blur can
We went to Daytona Beach without the doors and the top.
Because if you're saying it looks pretty funky, then it's probably really bad.
It is. It's really quite interesting, and my hair was a little messed up, but it doesn't bother me like it does her. So anyway, that video may or may not go live, or maybe with the Marge Simpson overlay.
No, that's a good idea. That's pretty fun.
It was a good time. Summer we've been, and I've got some other videos. I got to go through all these videos because it's not like I haven't picked up the camera. It's just that I haven't sat down at the computer and put these videos together. So there's going to be a lot of catch up over the next month or so.
No mustard.
No, we've got to have mustard.
Ketchup and mustard?
Yes, ketchup and mustard together, mixed up, and you dip your fries into it.
Mix up mayonnaise and ketchup, not mustard and ketchup.
Either way, all three. Why not? So, anyway, where was I?
You were going to catch up.
But, I mean, just kind of a mixed bag of different videos while we get caught up. We've spent the summer on the Sea-Doo. Having a blast on it, actually. We were able to...
And off of it. We went flying off of it one time.
One time. Just once. It's been a good summer. We haven't been able to get out to the lake as often this summer because everybody has a camper now. I mean, everybody. I think this guy with his Dodge minivan in front of me probably has a camper.
He definitely does.
It's just, and even one of my buddies at work, excuse me, I've been working with an Australian this week, so one of my mates, he has a...
He's been enjoying that way too
It's
much.
been a blast. He's trying to get a reservation for Southeast Oklahoma down at Broken Bow. Is it Broken Bow? We got a Broken Arrow and a Broken Bow in Oklahoma. One of them's a state park. Broken Bow State Park. And he's wanting to get a full hookup because they're going to be there for a week. And this is like almost 2 months ahead of time. He's trying to make these reservations and cannot get a spot. So that's...
I hate this. I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, that's why we're sharing videos with you. I love to share something I love with other people. I really do. But it's kind of like when we go to the gym, because we go to the gym. We used to go regularly. Now we have one in our house. But in January...
No, go ahead. Pull out in front of me. It's all good.
In January...
It's from Washington. Makes sense.
Okay, can I talk? Sorry, all you people from Washington. In January, when all the people are at the gym and they're crowding the gym, you can't get on any equipment or anything. I am like, rah, 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 good for you. Get healthy, this is great. But if you're not going to stick with it, please go away. And I feel like that with camping too. I mean, this is a longer thing than just a January, February, March type thing. But man, just, if you're not going to like it long term, decide that now, please.
Yeah, hurry it up. Move along. Nothing to see here. You know, my nephew bought a camper just recently, and he's like, you know, he wants to get his family out like he did when he was growing up, doing a lot of camping, and that's what he wants to do with his kids, which is great. I mean, that's why a lot of us do this, is just because we did it when we were kids, and we want to share that with our children. And I mean, it's a great legacy to pass on, I suppose. But I mean, it just shows that people just keep adding to the population at the campgrounds, and it's starting to get a little wearisome.
That's actually the exact word that was going through my head.
We love it. We love people at the campgrounds. It's just not in our campgrounds. I think that's what we're trying to say.
I like it. Yeah.
I think that we're gonna stop up here and get us a drink. So it's yesterday it was like 95 out here.
Oh my God.
Right now it's 72. So it's like a welcome to Oklahoma type thing. 23-degree difference between yesterday and today. So we went to Disney World, had a blast out there, you know, did the Daytona Beach thing. Every time we go to Disney, we do 1 or 2 days that are off campus. And then we went to Universal Studios, and it rained like the dickens for one of those days.
Florida.
Yeah. But we had a blast. Both grandsons were there for...
Both our youngest grandkids.
Yeah. For at least a few days, and those two are best friends. I mean, those are the kids that you have to worry about when they get older, because if you mess with one, the other one's going to come at you. I mean, they are that tight already. So, but it was fun. It's always fun to go to Disney World and see it through a child's eyes. That's why I take her with me. But like I said, we didn't film or didn't record a whole lot because people do a better job at it than we do, as far as the Disney World content. And plus, we're not a Disney World channel. We've already done it once. You know, for those of you who have been around for a couple of years, you've already seen those videos.
Or you can search for them if you haven't.
You know, if you're not a Disney fan, it just doesn't interest you, and I get it. I don't. Okay, I get that it doesn't interest you. I don't get that you're not a Disney fan. I don't.
I don't get either one.
So, you know, and several days at the lake over the over the summer. And now we're prepping for a Colorado trip, going back to Estes Park here in really 3 weeks, I think.
More walking trails and less driving trails.
Yes. Going back to Estes Park during a time of year that we really, really enjoy, but don't get to go a whole lot because football season gets in the way. But this year, we have a home game up in Stillwater, and then the weekend following that is a bye week, and the weekend following that is an away game, so we don't have to be home to go to a home game in Stillwater for a couple of weeks, and it's perfect timing. The last couple of weeks of the month, where the aspen are turning, the elk are in rut. It's a great time of year to be out in Colorado. So
and get this, you'll love this. So we're gonna go to a football game, and then we're gonna come back to the camper, and we're gonna spend the night, and then we're gonna get up, and we're gonna head straight to vacation.
Yep.
Awesome!
Straight to Colorado.
Yeah. I'm super excited by that kind of I mean, normally we get ready at home and then we leave, but this is just, if you really love football, this is just kind of the icing on the cake.
And I'm still in the planning the route stages. I mean, you guys probably know me by now. I haven't planned the route home for sure, and I probably won't until the day before we leave.
And we've been to Estes Park like 12 times. We should preface it by telling you that.
Yeah.
And he's still trying to plan the route.
I still plan the route. It's like, I can't tell you how many different ways, different paths we've taken to get there and back. And
really cool. I like it that he does that.
And then the path that we're likely going to take is totally different than what we've ever done in the past. And it's funny when I'm planning these trips, anywhere, including the trips that we take multiple times, like down to Orlando and up to Estes Park, we've done multiple times. When I'm planning the route, it's like I hit one that's just like, okay, this is it. This is the one. And I think we did that yesterday when I was looking at a route that kept us off the interstate for most of the journey, which a lot of folks will tell you that's the best way to travel is back highways.
Campers I think understand that. People that like to take airplanes just like to get there.
Yeah.
But I think if you enjoy the ride, you enjoy the journey, you like to do the back roads.
And there are times where when we went to Chincoteague a few years ago, we took the interstate because we wanted to get there.
Yeah.
We would have taken I don't know how many days to get there.
That was a long ways away.
Yeah. So there are times when we take the interstate because we want to get there, but in a lot of cases we would much prefer to take the back roads and just enjoy it.
And when we're retired, guess what we're taking?
Yeah. So we'll be leaving Stillwater that Sunday morning, and it's going to be a long, long drive, but Sunday night we're going to have mountains right outside our window, so it's going to be a fun trip.
People that live in like Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, that's exciting.
Yeah, mountains are exciting. Here in Colorado, it's like, that's normal. But we're not in Colorado, we're in Oklahoma. But with Colorado on the mind, she really needs some new hiking boots, some that fit better. And we've got an REI store here on the north side of town.
I feel like that's because of us, because we used to go to Dallas all the time and they'd poke in our zip code. So I feel like we had something to do with
I
this.
think we did. I think they're here because of us.
Yep.
But there's always stuff that we want for hiking trips, and this is going to be a hiking trip. And so REI is a great place for us to go to. to see what kind of toys we can get.
They should give us like a gift card for this video or something.
You know, I think so.
We need money. This sounds like an advertisement.
Anyway, we're gonna head in the store. Yeah.
I couldn't put them on my Jeep. My Jeep couldn't do it.
Well, she got her boots.
I did. I didn't know I was getting boots today. I got boots.
Still raining. REI is a fun store. We go in there just to poke around. And yes, this is going to sound like an advertisement. Yes, we could have gotten hiking boots at Bass Pro, Academy, whatever. REI is more expensive because
well, like he
they
said,
sell the higher end.
They do, and if you're a member, gosh, we do. I swear we get nothing from REI. I swear. If you're a member, like the guy said that when we got him, the size that I got, he said, you know, if you get down to Colorado, you can go into Denver. You've been hiking in them. If I've been hiking in them, and I decide it's a little bit bigger than what I wanted, I can go to Denver and swap them out. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And when I said I always feel kind of guilty about that, he said, we're a big company and we resell the old stuff in like a garage sale thing. He said, don't feel guilty. It's just one of the perks of being a member of REI, which is really cool.
And I apologize if this thing looks a little crooked.
It's us. We're crooked.
It's been a minute. But yeah, I mean, we can get hiking boots at Bass Pro, but we did that and they lasted a season.
That's right. We did get some at Bass Pro.
Yeah, and the boots that we had.
Not knocking Bass Pro. It might have just been the brand we got.
Well, I mean, that's just what they sell. Yeah. They sell the lower end, not bottom end, but the lower end stuff, and that's what you're gonna get. You know, you go spend $60 on a pair of hiking boots, you're gonna get a pair of $60 hiking boots. That's what you want to do if
you don't know if you're a hiker, and you're
and
just
they may last at trails here in Oklahoma. They may last a long time, but you put them on the rigors of a Rocky Mountain trail, and I can tell you from experience, they're not going to last a long time. And the same stopping and grabbing a pair of boots at Academy. And not just boots, it's everything else, you know. All the outdoor stuff that REI sells, Academy, Bass Pro. REI typically has the higher end stuff, the stuff that's going to last longer.
And you might be able to get that on Amazon, but again, you don't have that warranty.
Yeah.
It's for a year, which, I mean, don't take advantage of it because, you know, then it hurts everybody, but dang, a year.
So we
take advantage of it, but don't take over, you know, anyway.
We do spend a lot of money at REI, but everything we bought there, we still have, we still use. So anyway, it's still kind of raining outside, which you know, it's noon and it's been raining since we got out of bed around 7 o'clock.
Bring it.
It was raining last night when we went to bed after watching a movie.
Right after we put the doors back on.
Yeah, put everything back together on the Jeep. It's good, but it'd be kind of nice to take advantage of this temperature and go out and play around outside.
But we're not complaining. The rain is great.
I am complaining. She's not. I am. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Yeah. This dude has got a kayak.
There's at least 5 fishing rods.
6.
You see 6?
Yeah, 6 fishing rods on a kayak. I'd pull you off the mount there and show you, but this is such a pain in the tail to get all mounted up. Yeah. recording these videos just seems so easy until you actually have to do it.
So you think he's gonna catch something?
Tangled line or two, maybe. Random topic number 47 on this week's Whassup. This is going to drag out forever because, it's been a minute since we've done one of these. But, I've got this GoPro that's right here mounted on the window. I have the Sony action camera that I really like, and then I've got a Canon, I can't even remember the name of it, little point and shoot that does awesome video. It does great with low lighting. And then I have,
we use that for a lot for camping shows and stuff.
Yes, because it mounts on our gimbal, and I mean it works out great. I really like it for low lighting. I really like it for the RV shows. And then I have another Canon, takes the M lenses, I can't remember the name of it, but that I use, that is also a really good camera to use. The problem with all of that is that when I'm out recording, I end up with files on like 4 different cameras and her cell phone and my cell phone, and then I'm trying to gather all this up. It's like, I know I took video of this. It's like we went to Meir State Park. I can't remember how somebody pronounced it, but I'm just going to pronounce it like I pronounce it. How about that? We went to Meir State Park, and I know I took a lot of video of it and even recorded our thoughts on that state park, and
can't find it.
I can't find all the video, or I haven't been able to compile all the video for it to put the YouTube video together.
We have all the ducks. Holy cow. Lots of ducks.
Lots of ducks. So that's been, that kind of holds up a YouTube video that I have, that is, I think is interesting. It's just some of those little gymnastics, because I'm so disorganized with recording stuff that, if I was like a Boy Scout and organized with all this, I would know that on the Canon point and shoot that I have a video for this or that. And I tried doing that. I actually tried keeping track of it, but I am terrible at that.
I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
You can say, hey Google, remember that I recorded with blah 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 camera this.
I don't like talking to my phone. I don't like talking on the phone.
Okay, then stop whining. I don't want to hear it anymore. They don't want to hear it. If you're not going to take a solution, then just as you were.
See what I got to deal with?
See what I got to deal with?
I said it first.
Makes more sense when I say it.
That's not true.
So you can turn that off whenever you get the last word. That's not fair.
Oh, I don't even have to turn it off. When I go into editing, I can make sure I get the last word. I can make you think you got the last word, and then when I edit it, I get the last word.
That's not right.
Sure it is.
No. Yeah, because media does it all the time.
Yeah. Come on. It's not misquoting you if you actually say it. Just because I put it out of order. Anyway, we're back, I think. I hope this isn't a false start. But I do believe we're back to doing this on a regular basis. So thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the new subscribers who have watched some of the older stuff. And we'll catch y'all down the trail.